Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel by Gyan Manjari Modern School. Our subject is Science for Standard 9th and our current chapter is chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life. In this chapter, in the previous video, we have discussed about the three main features of the cell. They are plasma membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. Also, there are so many organisms present in the cytoplasm. It's a fluid which is bounded by the plasma membrane. In the fluid, that cytoplasm, there are ER means endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids and also the vacuoles are present in it. In this previous period, we have discussed about the mitochondria and Golgi apparatus. Let's have small revision of it. The ER having two types. They are bounded organelle are present in the cytoplasm, and there are two types of mitochondria. SCR means smooth endoplasmic reticulum and RER means rough endoplasmic reticulum. In RER, it is rough due to ribosomes are present on its surface and it is responsible for the synthesization of the protein. And in SCR, there is synthesis of lipids takes place. So this is about the endoplasmic reticulum which we have discussed in previous video. Also the other organelle, that is Golgi apparatus. It is discovered by the Camillo Golgi. He was a great scientist. And also what the function of the Golgi apparatus means, it is packaging, modification, storage, all the functions are having the Golgi apparatus. Now today we will start with the third organelle of the cell which is present in the cytoplasm is lysosomes. Lysosomes are the disposal unit, we can say, of the cell. All the waste material are disposed, are thrown out from the cell is by the lysosomes. So it is called waste disposal system of the lysosome. When any foreign material or bacteria enters in the cell, this lysosome having the digestive enzymes which is very powerful. That enzyme break down into pieces and digest that material. And also while the construction of the cell, if the any harmful material enters in the body, enters body means here cell, because lysosome is present in the cell. So if they enter in the cell, the lysosome want the cell come out and digest this cell itself. Therefore they are also called suicidal bags of the body, and they are scattered in the cell everywhere. In the cell, up, down, in the side, it is not having the fixed position in the cell. So this is about the lysosome. So I have discussed all the things, but while writing, we will write first its construction and then its functions, lysosomes. So first of all, means we can say structure. Lysosomes are membrane bound sacs. In the previous period, I have drawn a figure of a cell. In that, the lysosomes were there, and they are membrane bound sacs. These membrane bound organelles are present only in eukaryotic cell. They are not present in the prokaryotic cell. Then secondly, they have digestive enzymes. Within it. So they digest the foreign material, bacteria which enters in the cell, and if it is harmful, it also protect the cell from it by digesting the cell itself. And these enzymes are synthesized by RER, means rough endoplasmic reticulum. In the previous period when we were discussing about ER, we have already discussed about that RER are responsible for synthesization of the protein and also hormones and enzymes. Some proteins and some lipids are useful to synthesize the enzymes, and these enzymes is in the lysosomes. So these are about the structure, and now the function. By discussing this, we have already discussed simultaneously structure and function, but while writing you have to make the part, means what are the structure, how it looks, what is its position in the cell. This all information is called structure, and what are the enzymes or what is the material inside it. It's come in the section structure, and the function means what it works, because here there is a division of work for all organelles of the cell. It is the waste disposable system of cell. So from this we can come to know that it cleans the cell. It digests foreign material, and worn out cell organelles, means the cell organelles which are worn out, which are useless, these cell organelles are also digested by the lysosome. So in this way it keeps the cell clean. So it is called waste disposable system. The foreign material means the any material which comes outside in the cell, it digests it, and if the oil cell which worn out, also it digests that organelles. So here this is the first function. Now also the damaged cell are digested by lysosomes. If the cells become damaged while its construction, so it also that digests itself because it is of no use now. Then, and in this way it keeps the cell clean. They are called suicidal bags. Because when the cell is damaged while the construction, so lysosome comes out from the cell, it digests the cell itself. So in this way, so they are called suicidal bags of the cell. If it digests the foreign material, there also it is called digestive bags. And when it damaged cell are there, and when it the damaged cell when comes out from the body, and then it digests the cell, therefore they are called suicidal bags. Now again we will discuss one by one all the points. Structure: lysosomes are membrane bound sacs. We can see they are scattered in the cell everywhere, small in size. In the previous video I have showed you. They have digestive enzymes within it. What are there? There are digestive enzymes. Enzymes, from where they come? They come from the RER, means synthesized by the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So these three steps are for the structure of lysosomes. Means where are they, what are in it, and from where it comes. Okay students, this is the structure. And now the function. Mainly it is the waste disposable system. Means the waste material are thrown out from the or digested by the lysosomes. So waste disposable system of the cell, it digests the foreign material and worn out cell organelles. Also we can say for foreign materials we can write here bacteria. If bacteria come in the cell also, it digested by the lysosomes. And also the worn out cell, the old cells, they are digested by the lysosomes and keep the cell clean. Also the damaged cell, if the cell are damaged while the construction, the lysosome come out from the cell, it digests the whole cell itself. Therefore they are called suicidal bags. Okay students, note down this. Then we will go for the second organelle. Now the next organelle, means fourth one is, first we have discussed about the ER, then Golgi apparatus, then lysosomes, and our next organelle is mitochondria. Students, when you start watching the video, keep textbook, rough book, pen with you, so you can note down the things which we discuss here. Next is mitochondria. This is also the important organelle. Here the division of work, all the organelles have their specific work is there. So distribution of work in the cell. Our next, mitochondria, is the powerhouse. It is called powerhouse of the cell, where the energy is needed for the activities of the cell. The energy is provided by the mitochondria. Therefore it is also called the currency of the cell. And this energy in the form of ATP, just like our ATM. Don't write like that, ATP. So this energy stored in the form of ATP, and it is utilized by the cell for different activities of the cell. So you can see here students, all the organelles have their specific functions. Lysosomes are the disposable system, waste disposable system of the cell. Mitochondria is the currency of energy currency of the cell. Okay. Now about its structure. It is having the double layer just like this. We have drawn in the, and also in this inner membrane it is folded, and outer membrane, this is inner membrane. Outer membrane is porous and inner membrane is folded. This is folded, so it increases the area for the chemical reaction for energy. This is in this way, but when we stretches, it can be like this. So here we can see the area is increased. Here, this area, it is accommodated in very small place, but if we stretch it, the area is increased for generating ATP and for doing the chemical reactions. So outer membrane is porous, inner membrane is folded. It is the structure of mitochondria. It is the currency of the cell, and it is also called powerhouse of the cell. Also it synthesizes its own protein and lipids, because we know ER, the ribosome synthesizes the proteins and SER synthesizes the lipids, but here these cell are having its own DNA and it synthesizes its own protein. These are the main difference in this, because we know DNA are present in the nucleus and they are responsible for the transfer of material information from one generation to the next generation. But mitochondria has its own DNA, so it does not depend on the nucleus DNA. It's having its own DNA and also it synthesizes its own protein. Okay, so this all about the oral discussion of mitochondria. So I will write here, first of all I will write the structure, and then I will write the functions of the mitochondria. So it will be easy for you while writing. If it is asked write the structures, then you have to write only those points, and if it is asked write the function, then you have to write those points. If it is asked write the short note on mitochondria, then at that time you have to write function and also the structure of mitochondria. Okay students, now we will write structure and function of mitochondria. It is a very important organelle of the cell because it is powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria are double membrane bound organelle, means the membrane is double. Outer membrane is porous, just now I showed you. Outer membrane is porous while inner membrane is deeply folded. And what the use of this fold? These folds creates large surface area for ATP, generating chemical reaction. What is ATP? ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Remember student, it can be asked in FB or like that. What is Fe? What is the ATP is elaborated? What is the long form of ATP? From what the ATP is abbreviated? So in this way this can be asked. So fold creates large surface area, just I showed you, and for ATP generating, and so more amount of ATP can generate. So for large surface area useful in generating chemical reaction. Mitochondria have their own DNA and ribosomes. Due to this, they can prepare their own protein. So they are having their own DNA and ribosomes. This is about the structure of mitochondria. Note down this, then we will write the function of it. Okay students, and now the functions. We know it is the currency of the cell. The energy required for the cell is provided by mitochondria. So number one is the powerhouse of the cell. Energy is produced in the form of ATP. What is ATP? Adenosine triphosphate. In mitochondria, during cellular respiration. Students, you know what is cellular respiration? Let's discuss. When we inhale, oxygen goes inside. This oxygen goes in our lungs. From that it is transferred to heart, and the heart is the pumping organ of our body. This heart distributes this oxygenated blood to each and every cell, every organ of our body. So each cell gets oxygen, and due to this energy is released. So this is energy is produced in the ATM in mitochondria during cellular respiration. So this is called cellular respiration. Each cell gets oxygen, and the waste material is CO2. It comes out from the cell. Again, all the CO2 comes to our heart. Heart send it to the lungs for the make it oxygenated, and so in the lungs there is a transfer of gas of oxygen and CO2. Oxygen come out by exhalation. O2 comes inside by inhalation, and this oxygen reaches to each and every cell of the body. When it goes in the cell of the body, energy is produced, and therefore it here written that during the cellular respiration, this phenomenon is called, means process is called cellular respiration. ATP is called, ATP is energy currency of the cell. And this energy is utilized for synthetic and mechanical activities. What is synthetic activity? So ribosome is responsible for synthesization of protein, SCR for lipids and enzymes. So for these synthetic activities, energy is required, and also for the mechanical activities, when the foreign material come inside the cell, the waste material goes outside the cell, for all this activity energy is required, and this energy is provided by mitochondria. Therefore mitochondria is also called the energy currency. Powerhouse, energy currency. So these are called the keywords. When you write the answer, these are called keywords. So you have to mention it, you have to underline this word, then only your answer is very effective, impressive, and the checker can get their thought, means which concept is clear in your mind. It can be noted by these underlined words, keywords. So powerhouse of the cell, energy is provided to the cell, energy produced in the form of ATP. We know it is folded in the mitochondria during the cellular respiration. ATP is also called the energy currency of the cell. This energy is utilized for which activity? For synthetic and mechanical activities. Okay students, note down this. Now our next organelle is plastids. These plastids are present only in plant cell, not in animal cell. Centrioles are present only in animal cell. Plastids and cell wall are present only in plant cell. There are mainly two types of plastids, chromoplast and leucoplast. Don't write now, just give attention here. Chromoplast and leucoplast. So this chromoplast is responsible for the color of the plants. Chloroplast are one type of chromoplast. They possess chlorophyll, and this chlorophyll, you know, they are the green pigments which do the activity of photosynthesis, and also they are present in a yellow, means green, mainly green. Green in color, mainly green pigments, and also there are yellow or orange pigments. Don't write this, we will write systematically. So chromoplast and the leucoplast are two main types of plastids. Chromoplast, if it is green in color or having the yellow and orange pigments, then they are called chloroplast. And other colors, there are so many beautiful colors of the flower is having, and these beautiful colors of the flowers are the other pigments which are present in the chromoplast. And if the plastids are colorless, or we can say white color, then they are called leucoplast. So if color plastids, chromoplast, white or colorless plastids are called leucoplast. So in detail we will study and we will write about her structure and function in next period. Okay students, this is just I have given the information, I explained it in this period. Now the time for homework. Short note on mitochondria and lysosomes. Means you have to write structure and function of mitochondria, structure and function of lysosome. Also you have to learn all these things. Students, start learning now, and in the next period we will learn about the remaining organelles of the cell. Okay students, bye, thank you.